Hey everyone, this is Zach with PC Simplest / New Age Geek, and I'm making this video today because I'm actually in a long car ride to Chicago at the moment, and I'm going through my playlist on my phone, and I'm like, man, I need some new music. I need something different. I listen to the same stuff all the time because I'm still kind of old-fashioned. I, download all my music and put it on my phone, and I, just put it on shuffle and I let it go because it has, pretty much everything that I like, which is pretty awesome. Obviously I want to listen to the stuff that I want to hear because, a lot of times when you listen to the radio, they play the same stuff over and over and over again, and you're like, oh my God, play something new, play something different. Sure, sometimes you'll maybe find something that you like, and I've found that very rare with me specifically because I listen to a lot of heavy metal. Like that's what I like. That's what I want to listen to. So if it wasn't for XM radio, I guess, I really wouldn't have a lot of options for listening to heavy metal. And sure, sometimes they play a lot of new stuff on there. Sometimes they don't. So it's really hard for me to discover new music. So a lot of people I know talk about streaming services. There's like Pandora, there's like the Google Music, there's Apple Music, there's Spotify. The only thing that I'm familiar with that I've ever used is Pandora. Now, Pandora is great for a streaming service. Like, don't get me wrong, Pandora is pretty cool. You put in like, I want to listen to, whatever band, right? Or whoever, let's just say, for the sake of this video, I don't know why she came to my head, but Nicki Minaj, right? You put in Nicki Minaj, and first song, they usually play a Nicki Minaj song, right? And after that, it plays songs that are, suggested that you may like because you like Nicki Minaj, right? So that's cool. But like for me, I'll put in, I want to listen to Killswitch Engage, right? That's like my favorite band. Well, all the other songs that are going to play after Killswitch, it's going to be like, oh, because you listen to Killswitch Engage, you might like All That Remains, or, you might like, whatever. Which is true. I do like them. Like, I can listen to All That Remains. They're not terrible. But this is all stuff that I've already listened to. Like, I'm already familiar with. I need something new. I want to hear new stuff without having to go to YouTube and browsing YouTube for 12 hours just to find a new band that I like. Like, it sucks. I hate that. So, I guess, does anybody have any suggestions on, is there a streaming service that might offer a more variety in new music based on stuff that you like? Not necessarily like old stuff. Like, I want to know about like new bands and stuff and like new people coming out. Like, if I put in a band I like and it's giving me suggestions for bands that have been around for freaking 10 years, there's like a 90% chance that I know what that band is anyway. And either I don't like them or I listen to them already. So I don't know, like I've never used Spotify, like I've never used like the Google Music or Apple Music or any of that stuff. Like the only thing I've ever used is Pandora. And I'm not one to sign up for like a monthly service just for music because honestly, like you could download it. Like why am I going to pay for it? Is there a reason for it? Like, I'm going to use my data to stream this music from my phone. Like, is it worth all the data usage that I have to pay for plus the monthly fee? Like, am I going to get like something really cool out of it? Like, am I going to get a lot of new music from it? Or am I just like making playlists based on stuff that I already like? So I guess I'm asking you guys, what would you suggest that I look into as far as new music? And please don't say YouTube, because there's literally only so much time I can spend on YouTube trying to find like music that I like, because it usually takes a long time. I think like the last time I found a band on YouTube that like I really liked and just like out of the blue was a band called Periphery. And again, if you're not familiar with heavy metal, you won't even care. But anyway, that was like 2 years ago. I mean, maybe one or two have come along since then, but it's really hard to like find new music for my specific genre. But don't get me wrong, I listen to everything. So I hate to just say, oh, like I'm a metalhead, like that's all I listen to is just metal. Majority of the time, yeah, I listen to heavy metal, but like I love music, period. Like if it has a cool beat, I'll listen to it. If it has a good hook, I'll listen to it. Not like some elitist you know, who's like, oh, I only listen to this music and every other music sucks. That's not true. I listen to country, I listen to rap, I'll listen to classical, I'll listen to like a little bit of techno, because I don't like techno too much. But there's some techno that I'll listen to. You know, you name it, I'm sure I could listen to it. I could go through my phone list right now and, you know, whatever's on my phone, and you'd be like, oh my God, that's like a pretty like crazy variety of music you have there. You know, so I mean, there's like, if just like within the like first 5 songs when I have it on shuffle, it's like Slipknot, Justin Timberlake, Mariah Carey, you know, Will.i.am, Drake. I have Amir. You know, it's just like it's gonna be a huge variety of different stuff. You know, it's just like if I've heard it before and I like it, I'll usually throw it on my playlist. You know, the Mariah Carey one I don't really get into. You know, I download like the top 500 songs of like the 90s and stuff like that. And I just throw them on my phone because, like, you know, maybe there's something in there like I want to hear, and then that's how it works. So anyway, the point of this was, if you guys know of some kind of service that's gonna bring like some new music to me, like, let me know, because I really want to hear about it. And if you have like great things to say about like the Google Music or Apple Music or Spotify with the paid like membership, like, tell me about it. Why do you use it? Why do you pay for it? Like, what's so great about it that I need to go and spend my money for music? Like, I just don't, like, you know, I'm a kid like who grew up like, you know, like I got the internet in like 1999 or something. Like, so right around the time like you were able to download music, you know, it's like, that's all I've ever done. My bad. But, you know, why am I going to pay for a service? You tell me. I really want to hear about it. I would really, really love to hear about it. As always, I appreciate the views. Please like and subscribe, and you have a fantastic day. Thank you.